Hey guys, Philosopher here, and people have been asking me what the Doom 2 raid is like. So my alliance blew through the first base difficulty already. I was doing it on my phone while I was at an event or right before an event. It was pretty easy. I don't know if whether it was harder or easier than 1.1. In other words, it didn't seem any harder than 1.1 to me. I didn't have any strategy. I literally didn't know the nodes. No, I had never been in them before. I just went in there and blew through a lane. So what we're going to do here, though, I've never tried difficulty 1. So this is sort of a first look at difficulty 1. And what I'm going to do in this video is just, you are going to watch me struggle through the lane or blow through the lane or whatever. And one thing I've done is, I know anyone who watches my videos knows that I've got big characters. But for some of them, I've deliberately kept them lower than a lot of my alliance mates. Like I have my gear tier 14 Venom. I could click the button at any time, but I have deliberately kept him at 14. Similarly for my Axemen, I've deliberately kept Iceman and Kitty a little low. Now, Iceman and Kitty got in a little trouble on the last one. So what we're going to bring them up to 85 just in case. But we're going to keep him gear tier 13 for science. For science, we're going to do that, okay? And just see what happens there. And basically you guys are going to see in real time how I do. All right, I've got the far left lane. Oh my goodness. Wait, what happened? Okay, it looks to me like, oh, are you kidding me? Well, we're going to do some nodes. It looks to me like the floaters just went through. I spent so much time doing intros and stuff in my thing, but let's get right into it. I guess we're going to start in tech, and we'll do the rest tomorrow in difficulty 2. I guess it appears that my alliance is not going to have problems with difficulty 1 either. So, all right, we'll do difficulty 2 tomorrow. Let's take a look at difficulty 1, the tech nodes. So what I've got here is a gear tier 15. Doc Ock, Doom, Kestrel. Shuri's gear tier 14. You can see where she's at. Well, let me go up now. I'll show you my tech team here so you can see. Okay, so she's gear tier 14, level 80. I haven't even brought her to 85. And then I use characters sometimes like Misty Knight. I occasionally use Nebula. I just kind of mix and match there. Let's just see how it went. It was really not very hard on difficulty 0. So let's just see how these nodes are in this difficulty. Positioning, I do it with Akka the center. I don't really care if these two characters on the side die. I view them as sacrificial lambs. Yeah, I know that some of you got to be thinking, well, how the heck is this guy 3 hours into a raid not have anything to hit? And that's just the nature. My alliance is very excited about the new raid. So we're really into raiding, and it is what it is. These enemies do hit harder, but it's not radically higher. I think it's about 20% higher. We'll take a look at that after this node. Oh, I remember this from the first run. So the reason I like Shuri, people ask me why I use Shuri, and I do like the defense up with the 50% reduction. All right, I'm going to do this here. I like spreading the defense up. To me, the key things is I really want to get rid of Strange. So instead of putting if I put all those regens out, he would have just come with his whirlwind and flipped them to bleeds. So doing it this way, I was able to get rid of him. There we go. So now here, I think what we're going to do is we'll do that. Oh, resisted. And she's a skirmisher, too. Wow. Level 85, gear tier 15 skirmisher, Misty Knight, cannot land. She's not able to land her ability block. Unbelievable, huh? All right, so then, okay, but 7 red star Kestrel does erase Captain Sam. And this is Doom. I mean, people sleep on how good Doom is, or they say he's really, overrated. I really think that all the people who said that just are not. They're wrong. I think they've always been wrong. I think that Doom has always been fantastic. I got him back in January when I beat DD4. I think he's just an amazing character. Okay. Now here, the character that bothers me the most is Rescue, because she's got a way of clearing debuffs, and of course, she resists. So we absolutely are going to flip those 2 defense downs so we can get rid of her. You have to make sure you don't want to just use whatever, it seems like it could be the best ability. You really want to focus on what ability is going to get you to where you want to go. As you can tell here, having the 7 red star Kestrel really carries you. And, a lot of people said to me, why, Philosopher, why do you put the 7th red star on Kestrel? She's not in my arena team and this and that. Well, Infinity Watch may already get broken up. I explained that in my a Weapon X video. I mean, the devs believe that Omega Red is now going to disrupt the arena meta. And so, but in the meantime, Kestrel is going to be just owning my raids. She does so well in war. Yeah, to me, that was one of the best decisions I made, is bringing her to 7 red. Okay, you guys had to see tech. Not very hard. I mean, was that any challenge at all? All right, let's go to Mystic. I'm going to blow. I'll just tell you right now, I'm going to blow through the Mystic section, because I got new warriors. And these new warriors are going to have 7 red star dagger, 6 red star cloak. And so you're going to blow through. Now, you're going to say, I know I'm going to get inevitably a dozen comments on this video. And you know what they're going to say? Well, of course you win. You've got big characters. And there's an element of truth to that. But I will tell you, if we came in here with a 7 red Thanos, we would not win. If we come in with a 7 red Hela, we would not win. And that's the difference here. All right, so this is what you do on this node. You ability block Bishop off the gate with Surfer. Then you use Death Pool to spread it to Beast. At least that's how it worked last time. Yep. You spread that to Jubilee and Beast. Now Beast can't cleanse. And now you just cloak them in debuffs. And we're good to go. All right. Now I'm going to ability block Captain Sam, because we hate Captain Sam. He's too good. He's too powerful. All right. She's blind, so we just, it is what it is there. Okay, Kestrel's trying to erase Adam Warlock. Bad choice. Okay. There we go. You got to love Deathpool. Fantastic character. I think we should just erase Jubilee while we can. Okay. And then I'm going to use the ult, hoping that I hit Kestrel, and I do. That is literally a winner right there. When you're able to get Kestrel stunned, it's worth taking the risk there. And okay, Maria Hill's next turn, she is going to cleanse, but you see Dagger just takes everyone down, and that's it. Easy peasy. So I think difficulty... so you want to get down, by the way, these Elsas can be a pain because cloak dodges, so you just need to get rid of them. But, I mean, that's just a basic. Okay? Simple, simple, simple. This is difficulty 1. Difficulty 1. Now, that's a 7 red star dagger, so keep that in mind. And 6 red star cloak. I got very fortunate in those pulls. All right, let's take a look at the Mystic lane. Again, we got one more Mystic node, then we're going to do a couple Mutant nodes. And I blame I wanted to show you guys the full lane, but my alliance mates got a little enthusiastic. So, one thing you just see is that the ones where we have the new characters are particularly strong. Okay, so he couldn't seal the defense up. All right, let's just try to get him under 50% as quickly as possible. So when you get Red Guardian under 50%, there you go. Then we'll go after Minerva. We don't want her to res anyone, even though she won't do that in turn 1. All right, we're not a big fan of Taskmaster. Ooh, all right, that's brutal. This one is a brutal. That's not good. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, this was a lot easier on the first run. Wow. I'm going to let this play out. Ordinarily, what I would do, guys, is I go here, and I would go to my phone. Actually, let me just show you how you do this. If you force quit, you can literally go back into the game, and your team will be back. So you could do that on your phone as well. And that is, if you are really trying to raid challenging content, that's what you have to do. Now, I know people are saying, like, well, Philosopher, why are you showing us this? Because this is me being real with you. That when you're trying something new, I've never done these nodes before. And I thought, frankly, that the Mystic nodes were going to be easy because we have these new characters. One thing I will say that was a problem for me here, and you can learn from my mistake, is that I did not have my cooldowns up. So with the Mystic team, I tend to be a little lax about saving my cooldowns because of Death Pool, because Death Pool sends that ability energy, but it was bad for me there. Very bad. So that was a problem. So one thing I could do to solve this problem is I could just introduce this gentleman. I think I also should heal. There we go. Let's try to introduce Doom and see if that helps the matter. Yeah, it looks to me, I think the first time I ran this on difficulty 0, I had Silver Surfer's ult up. As you can see, he that wasn't up, so that was the problem. What I'm going to see is, one thing I love about Doom is the Doom bots, because they really distract the enemy from your actual, the actual characters that matter. All right, let's try to do that. The other thing here is just very difficult to deal with Red Guardian. All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll get rid of... There we go. Well, at least we got rid of his... and we got... Got rid of his offense up. Okay, so now we got to... That should get us... There you go. Speed bar for Doom. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Wow. We're going to do this. And, of course, I forgot that I... All right. He was blind. All right, we're going to try it again. Interesting. Okay. Another attempt. Uh-oh. So we've got another attempt on this one. Slight problem. You're not learning how to fly through these nodes, are you? Difficulty 1 and not having cooldown. Slight problem. I think I need to find a way to remove Red Guardian's taunt, and that's the problem. Another thing I could think about is there another character that I have in Mystic that could remove his taunt? Unfortunately, Silver Surfer... he does... one thing I wonder is... See, the problem is that Red Guardian had defense up. I could try to switch Silver Surfer to Skirmisher. Just to get 50% additional focus and bring him. We're trying again. I'm doing this to save raid heals. This is how you save raid heals, guys. Okay, just so everyone understands. Oh, that's right. It has to be, you have to, it's interesting, by switching him to Skirmisher, I can't use him because I need ISO tier 2 level 2. So unless I want to blow ions, which I don't think I even have enough ions to do it, yeah, we're just going to go back to Skirmisher and Striker and give it a try. That's amazing. All right, let's go back and do this. Well, you guys are seeing in real time how challenging this is. One thing you don't see me doing is going to the toolbox and getting Thanos or Ebony Maw or a character like that. I think that they will get absolutely destroyed. What I may have to do is 2-tap this and just heal. But I'm trying to find a way, because it's partly a learning experience on this video, is to show you how to try to do it, right? So, all right, we're going to try to remove it. That time I got the defense off. That was huge. Now with the alt, can we get him down? Nope. Ooh. And the offense up is not gone either. All right, not good. Everyone on my team seems to be blind other than... Wow. All right. Well, let's see where we're at once we get to a turn, because it won't let me quit here. Wow, this is brutal. All right, we'll just take the 2-tap here and keep going. Just so we can make a video. I think a probably more efficient way to have done that was to do the Taskmaster, was to send in like a sack team. You know, send in White Tiger and Iron Fist to eat some stuff up there. I didn't do that. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's go in. Very, very difficult. All right, let's give that a try. Very challenging. Now, of course, this is interesting. This time he has his alt up, and we can immediately get past that. We're going to have to deal with Colleen Wing, but actually I probably should spread this ability block, and then we can stun Colleen Wing. And then cloak them in debuffs. There you go. So that resolves that issue. I am not going to use Dagger's ultimate yet. We got to save that for the next wave. We won't need it. So one thing this is just as a teaching lesson here or whatever, what you learn from my mistakes is, you know, what happened here is essentially just that I did not have my cooldowns up. And that's really important in this game. Really, really important. All right, let's just do that. And now Dagger will come and just kill everyone. 7 red star Dagger, and then we're good. And then we'll just basic. I mean, we don't need to, but this just shows you how you would do it. It's not the end of the world. I will just say that probably through difficulty 2 and difficulty 3, I'm going to be having to do more of these 2 taps. or sack teams. Like, you'll learn over time. Oh, this node, you have to have your cooldowns up. This node, you have to do your sack teams, so forth. All right, let's go to these mutant nodes. So a big question is for these mutant nodes. Am I going to be able to get away with, let's see, whoops. Am I going to be able to get away with my Gear Tier 13, Kitty Pryde, and Iceman? We'll see. If not, I will bring them up in real time to Gear Tier 14 or 15. And for science, if people want, we can try Longshot or Shatterstar or, Emma Frost or whoever you want. In my experience, the full team actually does better. People ask me about the ISO choices here. If I have trouble landing my debuffs, I will switch her to Skirmisher. If, you can switch Beast to Skirmisher, but I haven't really needed to. We're going to just have some fun. And just test. This is for science. So this is a really easy one. And this to me is purely an IQ test, this node. Do you understand how the team works? The Axemen work. Okay. So this one, even though he's blind, this works, then I can kill Greg. And then I get turn meter. And then there we go. We're off to the races. And we're going to kill Greg over and over and over again, and we'll be fine. Now, you see Iceman is fine. There we go. Boom. We're just going to kill Greg every single time. And our attacks are always going to kill Greg. Uh-oh. Stay alive, Beast. You did it. All right, so we're going to stun Squirrel Girl, and she's stunned. You don't need the Gear Tier 15 on Jubilee to make that happen. I like to get blind on Surfer. I screwed that up by not getting blind on Surfer. I'm kind of mad about that. So we'll just kill Greg, and that solves basically all your problems in this node. All right, we'll just do that because that'll also kill Greg. All right, let's stun her because why not? And then we'll go back to killing Greg. Uh-oh, they get to take a turn because I took a turn off from killing Greg. Fortunately, so I'm aiming Bishop because you want the assist. But you're going to kill Greg. Okay, let's just gang up on Falavel. Kill her, thanks to our big bishop. So you see, I've told you guys before how important having Striker on Bishop is and having a big bishop. That's why. So you see, we just kill Greg. And when you kill Greg, you sometimes kill other people too. And so you just get through this thing. There we go. We don't want to kill Hala. We like her. Thanks for bringing your friend. Oops. I aimed on the wrong character. That's a misplay. Didn't kill Greg. All right, perfect. We want to keep Hella alive. We'll just focus on Greg. Okay, cool. That'll kill Greg. So I know that some of you doubted whether or not Gear Tier 13, Iceman, and Kitty could get it done. The answer is they really don't matter that much. All that really matters is whether or not, let's try to stun him. There we go, perfect. Whether or not Beast is alive, whether or not Jubilee lands her debuffs, and so on. Now, this is an easy mode node because of Greg, and like I said, they're basically just, it's not a, I wouldn't say an IQ test, but it's a test of, do you understand how the team works? And if you understand how the team works, which is that, here, I'm going to actually, there's no way for me to kill Greg without attacking Hell and killing her as well. Rest in peace, Greg. You demand. All right, we get it done. We're going to blind. We always love blinding Bishop. Getting blind on Bishop is one of the best things. So one of the reasons that I do like having Striker on Jubilee is if she misses the blind the first time, she gets it the second time. All right, let's just put Jubilee out of her misery, get some more speed bar. Let's stun this guy. Okay, that time it didn't land. Oh, no. Yeah, we probably should. Let's gang up on him. Oh, we got a time issue there. Yeah, we better just auto to get this done. I took my sweet time with this, partly because I was streaming and having fun with it. So you'll have to, when you're doing this, understand that, you know, if you're getting a little too cute with Greg, you may have a timeout issue. All right. Oops. Yeah, probably going to just barely time out. And that was because I spent a little too much time in chat. That's fine. We'll be fine. Now, I could have auto basic there. And then probably would have been a better move, I suppose. But I thought maybe I would save it. I'm not really concerned about it. The cooldowns, in my mind, the cooldowns here are not that big of a deal. We'll see. We'll see whether I'm right or not on the last node here of our journey. All right, everyone's at full health. And this will be the last node we're going to see in this video of Doom 2 Difficulty 1. It's really very similar. So this one I may have to 2-tap. It's very similar to the last one in that there's a character that you can abuse here as well. So the big thing you want to do is take out Longshot. As everyone knows, if you're a longtime watcher of my stream, Longshot is a very strong character. We want to get him blind. We like that. We like getting slow on these characters. That's good as well. We just need to keep the turn meter train from going here. That was huge. See that? Okay. There we go. I'm going to heal as opposed to doing the ultimate, and that's, you know, I'm not 100% sure that's the right strategy. We're going to continue to go after Longshot. As I said, sometimes the turn meter train here just gets going too much. You absolutely have to kill the Longshot because there's a second Longshot in this node. So if you don't kill Longshot, you're in trouble. Okay, so Kitty's dead. So that may be the answer. This may be the last node where you do your G13 Kitty Pride, although I lost her last time and really had no trouble. All right, let's see here. This is really kind of a test of who has the better turn meter train. Axemen or, yep, all right. I've got to do 2-tap this one. And it's just simply because of having a small, having too small of a Kitty Pride on this one. I think this is one, I think this may be the moment where I just realize, like, even if I can make it work for this one, I think the answer is you're going to have to do this for this, you know, because I'm going to be doing difficulty 2 and 3. And you'll see those videos, so we just better do this now. As you can tell, I have the gear sitting around. Let's see if there's any purple gear ones. I always check these to see, you know, do they have any of these that are actually purple gear? Because then you can get some fantastic. Oh, no. All right, let's go right back into it. Whoops. And let's do this node the right way. This is not a hard node, and the cooldowns aren't going to make a difference for me, as you could see. It's purely about getting Longshot down early before the second Longshot comes, and then you abuse multiple man, the dupes, just like you abused Greg. It's a very simple thing. It's just the issue for me there. Perfect. I got this up. This is actually better. I mean, unless your team's about to die, you generally want to be using his ult before a special. And you can see here I'm aiming. There we go. We got it done. We're aiming long shot, even for AoEs and things like that, because we want the assist there. Okay, let's just try to get rid of, let's stun him. There we go. There's our friend, Multiple Man. Wow, resistance. That's fantastic. All right, now we're going to aim Black Bolt here. I'm going to try to stun him when possible. Actually, and it wouldn't probably be a bad idea to get rid of Polaris as well. Okay, now there we go. We can stun Polaris. There we go. Now the goal is purely going to be AoEs. I was going to do AoE that got the dupe. That was my intent. I didn't do it, but I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. All right, let's see if we can do this. Yep, there we go. Wanted to get a kill, get the turn meter train going, and then we'll go here just to kill 2 dupes. Every dupe you kill gives you turn meter, and so we're going to do the same thing we did in the last node, except I'm not going to time out this time. I'm going to watch out the timeouts very carefully, and we should be just fine. There we go. We really love the dupes. We're just going to aim dupes at all times. We'll blind Black Bolt. Oh, he resisted. But, all right, even with the second chance. Now, I think with Kitty and Iceman at Gear Tier 14 will be fine. We're going to do this just to get rid of the dupe. And you can see it's just like Greg, very similar. I'm basically trying to get as many characters into the red as possible so that I can kill. Oh, he's Perfect. This is what I wanted to do. Wanted to kill multiple characters. Didn't even quite happen there. No big deal. But you see now that I got him up to Gear Tier 14. Iceman didn't even come close to death. And there we go. All right, we'll kill Bishop. And this should start the turn meter train back again. This is all coming, just if you're not familiar with how these characters work, this is all coming from the fact that Jubilee's passive gives 250 turn meter if an enemy dies. There we go. We'll do this our last node anyway. Well, we still have a bunch of enemies to deal with, so we'll do this. We should get a couple kills here, at least 1 or 2. There we go. And then we'll use this on Hulk. You know, it's a little bit of a gamble just because it wasn't going to kill him, but there we go. It's not really a gamble anymore. We're going to do... So here we're going to try to focus on dupes that... where we can actually also attack Multiple Man, but eventually this is all going to work out. We'll just go all in on a Multiple Man here. I could really auto this because this is the last node, but I'm just kind of showing you how you would do it if you had time. You would, you know, if you had other ones up, or you were trying to save your cooldowns, what you would do is you'd kind of do it this way. Single target attacks, you just kill dupes just to be safe. And then you would just do what you had to do there. Okay. And then when you're getting close to the end, you can just basic him down, and then you kill the dupes. So this is pretty easy. Oh, we do have a long shot here at the end. So this is the one I forgot about him. All right. So what I will just say is this is the long shot. If you have the other long shot up at the same time, that's a problem. Let's see if we can get them down in time. Probably not. But I'll try to do auto just in case. To save a little bit of energy here. Problem is their animations are just too long. Yep. Just, I frankly was just not counting the enemies left. Okay. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Very, very easy, to beat these nodes if you have some sense of how the team works. They basically made it so that Axemen are going to succeed here, as far as I can tell. What I see here is Axemen remaining a very, very important team. So, I mean, to me, no real issue with Axemen. I will say I didn't really have too much of a problem with symbiotes in base difficulty. I will show you symbiotes tomorrow in difficulty 2. I'll show you the rest of the lane tomorrow. As much of it as my alliance mates allow me to get to. If they struggle, then that will mean more nodes for us, because I will happily go through these nodes as much as possible. You guys know when Doom's First Strike came out, I was coring an entire lane just to test it out when my alliance mates were having some trouble. So let's just keep watching this channel for more updates. I hope you like the video. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you have comments, questions, put them below. And certainly you can go to our Discord as well. We have a lot of good discussions going on there. That's linked below. And hey, check out our Twitch stream. That's where all this stuff happens. Obviously, this was not as clean as my usual runs, but this is what happens when you're doing something for the first time while you're also watching stream comments and trying to do your best to answer those.